What is up, everybody? It's your boy back at it again with another video, and everybody's been wanting me to react to this, which is Crip's breakdown of everything that's wrong with Nick Cannon's Invitation Canceled diss. Now, I have not reacted to any of Nick Cannon's disses. I mean, I probably reacted to the first one, but none of them after that because they were genuinely trash. Like, they're trash, and it was so garbage. Like, I think my eyes almost got stuck in the back of my skull, so I had to, like, you know, go to the hospital, get them, like, you know, pulled back down and everything, because it was ridiculous. The stuff that he's trying to pull to get Eminem to respond to him is wild, man. He's like that one kid in school that's begging for attention by doing everything within his power to just get under everybody's skin. So I wasn't really vibing with it, you know. So let me go ahead and check this video out. Like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications, and let's see exactly what this man has to say, man, because Crypt is a talented rapper that understands the game and you know, breaking down bars and stuff like that, and, you know, rhyme schemes, flow patterns, everything that makes sense, you know. So let's go ahead and watch this shit and see what's going on, man. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Invitations canceled.
A third diss track response, despite there not being a diss track to respond to. I feel like Nick is just trying to find a sneaky way to get Eminem to sing one of Mariah Carey's songs without him actually wanting to. 1 minute and 54 seconds of Nick Cannon playing clips of Eminem dissing him and Mariah in various songs, accompanied by Dr. Dre's voice saying, "Here's what they think about you," a whopping 27 times!
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, it ain't over, motherfucker.
Nick copies the intro to Ice Cube's No Vaseline, hoping that if he uses the same formula, his diss will have the same impact. But he's wrong. Very, very wrong. Nick changes the pitch of Eminem's voice to avoid copyright issues, yet he copyright claimed my video on his song when I did the exact same thing to avoid copyright issues. So 5 cents, fuck you. Nick has officially run out of ideas to diss Eminem on, so he pulls the race card and tries way too hard at it. Black power fist in the background? Check. Sporting a sweatshirt of a historically all-black college? Check. Theoretical book about how white people are naturally supremacists and subconsciously hate black people due to their genetically inferior DNA? Check. I understand race is an easy approach to take in a diss battle when it's two different races, but Eminem of all people, has he seen his entourage? Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Royce the 5'9", Crooked I, Jay-Z, Proof, all of D12? I'm pretty sure Eminem is more respected in the black community than Nick Cannon ever will. Nick then smirkingly flashes this page from the ISIS papers. The book itself is a very pro-black movement that equates white skin as an albino deformity of black skin, but on this page specifically, it shows symbols of male genitalia and a gun, and in this book, the author talks about how white people subconsciously use guns as symbols to make up for their smaller penises in comparison to black penises. It's a cool idea and all, and almost a really good diss, but this is a theoretical, opinionated book that has several holes in its plot. It says some pretty outlandish things about white people and their subconscious and how people of color can't be racist, and changes the term of racism completely from the scientific definition. It's a very one-sided argument book that fits Nick's narrative perfectly. It would be like Eminem responding holding a book that talks about how black people are subconsciously doing something in reference to white people because that's the author's specific belief system. It's a very interesting read though, but it shows how Nick is trying way too hard to make this a race issue. Fuck, that was way too nerdy for this video.
He been disrespecting our queens for years.
Gigolo is literally about fucking as many women as possible, where you repeatedly call them hoes multiple times throughout the song.
Matter of fact, why don't you tell them how you really feel, Marshall?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
That's
Nick
a
Cannon
sample.
plays a clip from Eminem's 1988 song Foolish Pride and attempts to paint an Eminem is racist narrative, despite Ray Benzino doing this exact same thing in 2000.
Don't overpay for Adidas. Wikibuy can save you money. It's a browser extension at
2003.
Eminem claimed he had made the tape out of anger, stupidity, and frustration after breaking up with an African-American girlfriend.
Oh shit, so he actually did say that shit. That's crazy.
Although the scandalous nature of Eminem's lyrics have given Benzino and the Source a newfound support for their claims, perhaps the biggest revelation of the press conference was how bad Eminem was just 10 years ago, and how much he's improved since.
And we all saw how that ended for Ray Benzino.
If you was was really selling coke, but then what the fuck you stop for, dummy? If you slew some crack, you'd make a lot more money than you do from rap.
I love how Nick thinks he just dropped a bombshell on the whole world when this song has literally been available to the public for over 16 years. If anything, as shitty as it is, he made the song more catchy because the original song sucks, but he made this something you could bounce to. What are you doing, man? Eminem was 15 at the time of recording this song and had just been dumped by his African-American girlfriend. Granted, what Eminem said is horrific. Here's a clip of Crooked Eye talking about the situation if he was in the same shoes.
I mean, when I heard what M said, I was like, you know what? He's just pissed. If I was fucking a white bitch at the time and she pissed me off, I'd be like, you fucking white bitch. That's just what I'm gonna do. He was like, yo, this black bitch, whoop, whoop, whoop. It's like, yo. He was pissed. He was in a fucking relationship with somebody, and we say things when we're pissed off. We might not agree with ourselves the next day, but guess what? We say things when we're pissed off. And us as musicians, we go into the booth and we spew what's on our minds. And I think the public don't give us an opportunity to change our minds.
Also, can we talk about how fucking hypocritical it is that Nick Cannon's bringing up something that happened over 30 years ago?
That's wild,
and he's using it as a diss, but when it came to Kevin Hart tweeting out some really fucked up shit like 10 years ago, he jumped straight to his defense on Twitter and argued with everyone.
Wow.
Why can't Nick Cannon's rap voice sound like his ad-libs right here? They're clear, they have bass to them, but when he starts to rap, it sounds like he's whispering again. What the fuck?
We let you be a guest in this house, but now you cancel.
Hey, more race baiting and Nick Cannon using somebody else's insults to insult Eminem. Get used to that. In all seriousness,
man.
Nick clearly knew this comment would get under Eminem's skin.
So actually, I when I listened to this is what made me roll my eyes in the back of my goddamn head, bro. Oh my God. Like, he was race baiting so hard. I felt like he was, oh God, bro. I'm like, there could have been every other avenue you could have possibly taken to attempt to diss somebody who's been doing this for like 30 plus years, but not that. All right, not that. Honestly, I'm glad M didn't respond because it wasn't worth responding. It wasn't worth responding. In fact, Eminem's influence is so powerful that it took another rapper dissing Nick Cannon for him. Like, I mean, honestly, like, Nick Cannon's the only rapper I've known to drop 3 diss tracks and lose a rap battle without the other rapper dropping anything. That's crazy. Crazy to me.
Only because of the Lord Jamar interviews. Also, Nick claims Eminem is merely a guest in the house of hip-hop, whilst Nick himself isn't even a neighbor on the same block. Also, Nick Cannon goes back to his normal ways of not rhyming a fucking thing.
Had to put my motherfucking turban on. Outside your motherfucking suburban on.
What happened in the last 10 years or so that made Nick Cannon think this was the way to rap? Like, the whisper rap was the way to go. Because if you look back and listen to, like, Gigolo and Dime Piece and some of his earlier songs, he raps normally.
Protesting with AKs and guns. Our queens don't need your racism.
For the life of me, I could not figure out what he was saying until I looked up the lyrics and realized he rhymed guns with racism. But he said racism to make it rhyme. And it's just,
oh my God.
Man, I wish Nick Cannon would stop fucking trying to rap.
You the KKK this generation.
Hey, more race baiting. Get used to that. Also, what does that even mean? How is one person an entire group of this generation, even though that group still exists in this generation? That's like me saying Nick Cannon's the bad rapper of this generation. Like, there's plenty of bad rappers out there, despite how much we all hate him. Also, Nick ignores the multiple collaborations and collaborative albums with people of the African-American descent, but nope, KKK.
Cause ain't no age for white race.
I would give anybody watching this right now $100 if they can lip read and see what the fuck Nick Cannon was saying during this scene.
Yeah, I'd lose.
I don't give a fuck if his ass was young. Can't let that slide, that's on my son.
Yeah, God forbid Nick Cannon said some fucked up shit when he was younger. I once thought Nick Cannon was one of the greatest actors of all time because of Drumline, and then I got older and realized that I was fucking stupid.
He's a rap star. Run, nigga, run.
Same.
According to the Gospel Coalition for the Nation of Islam, a member of the Fruit of Islam is supposed to be respectful to all, regardless of color.
Read the ISIS paper, you racist. I see why you hate us.
Nick Cannon has literally brainwashed himself with this theoretical, opinionated book. Nick tells Eminem to read this book to see that he's racist, but this book's main point is that white people are subconsciously racist due to white supremacy. Therefore, he's always going to be racist. Despite his actual racist comments, he's still going to be racist no matter what.
Goddamn right, yeah, I'm on one.
Nick has spent a decent amount of bars referencing his Islamic faith, but then proceeds to casually drop God, which is an impermissible phrase in the Islamic faith and one of the worst things you can physically say in the religion.
Christopher Columbus, hip-hop wish you discovered.
Nick does his best Yoda impression and says a sentence completely ass backwards. Hip-hop wish you discovered.
Just for Rosa and Coretta, Asada and Loretta.
Yeah, that's also another cringe cringe. It was so cringe, bro. It was so cringe. I almost turned my whole car off. I was driving home and I'm like, bro, I almost turned off my whole car while I was driving and like drove straight into a pole or some shit. I could not subject myself to this. I'm like, bro, we're better than this. Why? Cringe.
What's going on here? Like, what is the point of this? Nick has become so enthralled with this race issue that he has forgotten why he's dissing Eminem in the first place. It's because he said he had no balls, in case you forgot.
Jamal told your ass you was a guest in our house. I'm trying to find out who the fuck let this pest in our house.
Lord Jamar also said that women in rap aren't real rap, which is super disrespectful to the queens of hip-hop, and it's literally
True. That is incredibly true. Another commercial.
25 million years ago.
Gang.
half of the reason you're dissing Eminem for, so where's that Lord Jamar diss track at, man? Also, how many fucking interviews are there of you out there saying that Eminem is in your top 5, yet you're calling him a pest right here? Make up your mind, man.
I know you and Eminem have an interesting history, so I'm assuming you didn't listen to it.
I didn't. I haven't heard it.
Right.
But I still, Eminem's in my top 5.
My number 1, Pop, hands down.
Okay.
My number 2, Eminem.
Now, people may not remember this,
Wow.
but I do recall you having a battle of sorts with the likes of one of the greatest wordsmiths / rappers known to man in Eminem.
Yep.
You heard him. This is how you feel about us. We just gonna keep letting that ride?
Well, everybody else heard it 16 years ago, and you've been letting it ride since, so I don't see why you wouldn't let it go on a little bit more. Also, need I remind you, it was 30 years ago! Also, in the song, Eminem said black girls are bitches and black girls are dumb, and then Nick says, you heard what he says about us. So, is Nick admitting to being a girl?
I was thinking the same thing. I want to say it, but damn, that's
Right
funny
now.
as hell.
Leave your ISIS paper, you racist. I see why you hate us.
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
This is the second pre-chorus and the third chorus, and Nick says more words in the pre-chorus than he does in his actual verses, and Eminem says more words than Nick can in all together.
Oh yeah, the hopping Bob and all them other house Negroes that keep defending this motherfucker. Holla at me. I got some books you should read.
Nick says anybody supporting Eminem because he's white is now considered an Uncle Tom. And I know a lot of people who are not going to be happy about this one.
Oh, Marshall, I tried to give you an invitation. Now the invitation's canceled.
In Eminem's defense, you didn't give him an actual date to come on the show, and you can't RSVP to something that doesn't have an actual date. Also, this reminds me of this clip from South Park.
I'm going home.
I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this.
Yep, Crip, man. Crip's the dude to be breaking this stuff down. Like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and follow me on all my social medias and whatnot. We check out videos every day, make content every day for you guys, and I basically I watch whatever you guys send me, and I also kind of just, you know, give you guys some insight on my life as well from time to time, you know, vlogs and gameplay and things of the sort. But that's pretty much enough for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this whole beef. I honestly didn't even really want to cover it because it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, at least the MGK beef was not, like, it couldn't possibly be race baiting because they're both white, you know what I'm saying? It was something completely different. It was like some actual dramatic shit. I'm like, all right, cool. But Nick Cannon, bro, I'm like, oh my God, this is so cringe. So cringe. Well, anyways, until next time I see you guys again, take care. Peace. Hey, what's up? Did you guys subscribe to the channel? Did you subscribe to the channel? Well, if you haven't, make sure you do that. Also, we do have a Discord. The Discord link is always going to be in the description down below on any of my videos, and it's dope. What we do on Discord is pretty simple. A lot of you guys I'm collecting you guys from a bunch of different countries, a bunch of different places, and you guys want to teach me a whole bunch of stuff. You guys can join the Discord and teach me anything. You can send me any kind of messages and stuff. You can actually post memes. You could participate in the community and just make friends. Just go ahead and join the Discord and see what kind of situation you're getting into for yourself. Also, there's going to be some giveaways in the future. There's going to be some giveaways, but to create some incentive for that, I need you guys to follow me on Instagram. Are you guys following me on Instagram? You know what my Instagram looks like? Probably don't know what my Instagram name is. It's right there. Just go ahead and check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It's dope. Just follow me on Instagram. I do live streams every day. I try to, you know, engage with you guys in every way possible. I know not a lot of creators are very engaging with their fan base. I try to be engaging. So just go ahead and check it out. There's no harm, no foul. Follow me on Twitter too. I honestly am trying to grow my Twitter, but I don't really post that often on there. But when I do, you guys will be the first to see whatever post those will be. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you guys want shout outs or whatever, I don't know, we have a lot of upcoming independent artists that have been hitting me up as of late. I might create a series where I favor my international independent artists and stuff, and I might promote you guys for free, but it might just be 1 or 2 a week, you know, and you guys can give me some feedback on that. But all to say, follow me on my social medias. All right, if you guys aren't doing that already, you need to do that because that's a pretty big deal. I'll see you guys later, but enjoy the content I create. It's gonna be random reaction videos, a lot of everything. Reaction videos, vlogs, challenges, cooking videos, gaming videos, anything you guys suggest when you join my Discord or message me on Instagram. But I'll see you guys soon. Take care and follow me. Peace!